Hi, I'm Diane Dayton, backstage at Berks, catching up with artists scheduled to appear at the 35th annual Boscov's Berks Jazz Fest. Find out about their shows and what's going on in their lives. And if you like this cast, please share it. Thanks for joining me. Hi, I'm Diane Dayton, backstage at Berks for the 35th annual Boscov's Berks Jazz Fest, Reading, Pennsylvania, coming up March 19th through the 29th, 2026. Catching up right now with Grammy-nominated composer, producer, musician, Chris Big Dog Davis. And it's cold where you are, isn't it, Chris?
You see what I have on, Diane,
I
right?
do.
I'm fully covered. So, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm trying to stay warm myself, but boy, we are going to have so much fun when you come to Berks Jazz Fest again, and it's always a pleasure to have you there.
I absolutely love John Ernesto and the Berks family down there. I remember when I first got started there, I was with Gerald Albright, and that was my first time. And the people, the staff, everybody in the back treated me so well. So I always love coming to Berks.
Well, you're talking about getting started here. I was looking at some of your background, and some people might not know, but I didn't realize you started playing piano at the age of 4. Is that right?
At the age of 4 years old, yes, what they call it is a gift, and I think Diane, we all have a gift that is inside of us. So mine was piano, and my mother got me into it. My mother and father was musicians too, but not like like we are today. But they one that started me on this path of where I'm at. So God, give them kudos to my parents.
Absolutely. And from what I understand too, you were like practicing every day. So, I mean, practice is key, isn't it?
Every day. My mother, but thank God to my parents, my mother always had me to practice. Even when I come home from school, you do your homework, and then she go, now boy, go sit on that piano. And that's where we go. And she was a choir director in church and everything. So
Yeah.
as soon as we get home from school, we got to go to church and rehearsal with the choir and everything.
Yeah.
So early ages, everything was hands on. My mother, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this has been a wonderful career that you've had and are having and are continuing to have because you are producing a lot. And one of the things that we're going to get to experience, which we absolutely love, is you're celebrating women of jazz when you bring this to Berks Jazz Fest on Saturday, March 28th. It's noon at the DoubleTree by Hilton, the Grand Ballroom. Tell us about that, Chris, how that started.
Well, it all started with our dear friend John Ernesto and I call him Brother Love, Al Taylor. And John was like, hey, Chris, what can we do? So we all sat around and came up with, let's give women a day where they get to do their own thing. So we came up with the title Women in Jazz. And Diane, this is our number 4.
Yes.
This is our 4th time doing this. So yeah, we are really excited. And so that's how it all started. And right up until today, I done had 21 women guests at the Berks. 21
Wow. Wow.
different women. Yes. Because it was like 7 women each year, so I've been at it with so many different women of artists, and they're getting their credibility in the jazz field.
Yeah. And it's such a well-received show too, isn't it, Chris? I mean, the audience just
Yeah, I,
loves
I think a lot of people like that. I think it's woman power. I think
it.
they like seeing all the women up there doing their thing, man. And I mean, go back in history, Patty Austin. I done had everyone up there. Paulette McWilliams, Lori Williams, all
Mm,
types of artists up there for the women, instrumentalists and vocalists.
right. That's what's really great. And I think, well, this year I know Regina Bell's going to be there. Mesa. Who all do we have coming this time?
Paulette McWilliams. Who else we have? To look up here. Dr. Chelsea Green
Yes.
and Jasmine Gent and
Yes.
Mesa.
Yes, that's going to
Yes.
be wonderful. I can't wait for that. But you're also coming in earlier too, and you're going to be a part of the Chuck Loeb Memorial All-Star Jam that Thursday prior to that. Boy, it's a wonderful show. It's a wonderful coming together of the artists, isn't it?
That's why I look at it. And anyone that know I've heard of Chuck Loeb, incredible musician and incredible person. So that day we lift his name up very high, and all the musicians get together and we jam out for him. And it's a great event to see all different types of artists showing love to Chuck Loeb.
Yeah. And you never know what's going to happen up there either, right?
No,
It
it's on the wings. Depends on where Rick Brown is growing. So it always turns out great though.
it absolutely does. I was looking at some of the albums and things that you've done, and one of these, Healing Music, Songs of David. Tell me about that.
Yes, that was my recent release, Songs of David. After going through what I have been through, cancer 2 times,
Mm.
I'm in just the 5 year that I've been in remission. So I just wanted to give the creator praise. So I start writing the album. It's called The Songs of David. So all the songs are coming from the Songs of David. And when you do the history of David and who he was, it really just intrigues me. So
Mhm.
I just want to put music to that, and it's very healing. And I tell everyone, go on Instagram, CD Baby, and go unload. You don't have to unload the whole record. Just get one of them that
Mhm.
you like that can bring healing to your body.
Well, music touches us on a cellular level. It touches us so deeply, and it affects how we think, how we live, how what life is about, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I live every day that way. When I wake up, it's all about spirituality and the music and what he gives me. And it heals my body every day. No matter what I'm going through, it
Yeah,
heals my body.
that's great.
So that's a
What-
good thing to have.
It is a
Yes.
good thing to have for sure. What other projects are you working on? You work with a lot of different people.
Yeah, I'm like I say, I'm in the mountains. It's hard to get me off the mountains. John them get me off the mountains for the women in jazz, but then I come back home. But this
Yeah.
is where all the magic happens.
Okay.
I'm doing Mason new record, Jasmine Gent new record.
Okay.
Who else? Art Sherrod. I got so many stuff on the table. Gary Parcell, the guitarist, music that I produce. So I'm doing what I normally do and what I love to do.
Yeah. And producing, I mean, it gives you a real role in helping the artist get their voice out there. What are keys to doing that successfully in your mind, Chris?
Listening to the artist first. As a producer, sometimes they think they know everything of how it's supposed to go. I do backwards. I
Hmm.
listen to the artist, right?
Right.
And but they can only go but so far to try to explain, because some of them can play, but they can't play it. They'll be, oh, big dog, I'm hearing this chord or this and that. So instead of me being aggressive to it, I take the back seat and I examine it. And then I start, as a producer, then I start inserting my point of views, but not to just take over from the beginning. You got to give the artist its artistry.
Mm-hmm.
Let them figure it out. That's what I have learned in producing, because I produce a lot of major people, and they pretty much know what they want. So they don't want for you just like take over the song. They just want to give you their ideas and you embellish them.
Mm-hmm. So it's a real partnership in all these projects, isn't it?
Very much so. Very, very much so. As I look at it,
Right.
what wins for me is that if not only is my opinion well taken, but I would like to take the artist's opinion too,
Yeah.
make it 50-50.
Yeah. Well, you do this so well because, I mean, people keep coming back to you and you have so many people that you're producing. When did you discover that you have a real ability to do that?
After being on the road with Brian McKnight
Ah,
and all of the other stars, Will Downing, Gerald Albright, Mesa, Vesta Williams, Phil Perry, I said, you know what? Y'all don't need me on the road. you need me home producing this stuff. And
Wow.
it's like a Steven Spielberg,
Okay.
he sits back and he get all the actors and he put the right people in the right form in the
Hmm.
movie.
Yeah.
That's what I love to do, to put the right accents, the right parts inside of song and watch the song develop itself.
Wow. And you do love doing that, don't you? I can just tell
Oh
by talking to
man,
you.
yes, it's every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every day I'm working on Mason and I just did a Christmas song.
Okay.
Now Christmas is like 8 months, 10 months from now, but we did a Christmas song, man. So whatever comes up on the table, I enjoy it. And like I said, on my table now is the women in jazz, and I think people are gonna really be excited. My theme of it is called "The Lady Sings the Blues." Now, where I get that from? Off the Diana Ross doing the Billie Holiday. So that's the first half of our show. It's going to be on Billie Holiday. And
Wow.
I'm going to get the ladies to wear the flowers. I hope if they
Okay.
listen to me. I
Okay.
want all of them to wear the flower up there. And we're doing songs from the soundtrack of The Lady Sings the Blues.
Oh,
So it's going to be special.
it
Yep.
is. It is. Each rendition of the celebrating women and is unique in and of itself with who
That's
you
what I
have,
like
right?
about it. Yes,
Yeah.
I want to bring a story and just instead of just jamming, Diane, or it have no meaning. I like to do storylines.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Big Dog did that, and then this year it'd be like, oh yeah, he did a whole thing of the lady sings the blues.
Yeah.
So that whole thing of representing ladies, Billie Holiday, it makes people to come. That's why I tell them go get your tickets.
Yes.
This show is going to be incredible.
You take us on a journey and we are looking forward to it. It's magical, isn't it?
I love it. And
It
that's
is.
why I sit in the woods and think of these things like, oh, so what can I do? So which way can I go? Yeah, it's fun experience.
Yeah, it is. Well, just a reminder, it is on Saturday, March 28th, noon. DoubleTree by Hilton. It's in the Grand Ballroom. So you can get your tickets at berksjazzfest.com. Thank you so much for taking time today, Big Dog.
Oh,
This
you're
has
welcome.
this has been so much fun just catching up with you and talking about what you're doing, and it gets me excited for when you're going to be there too.
Yes, couple what? We got like 6 or 8 more weeks. It's
Something
coming
like
quick.
that. Yeah,
It's coming
coming.
quick.
And hopefully
Yep.
it'll be spring weather when you get here. So
Beautiful.
looking forward to that. Thank you
Okay.
again.
Thank you, Diane. Appreciate it.
11 exciting days of concerts, jams, and more. Tickets are on sale now. For the latest artist, venue, and scheduling info, and for tickets, visit berksjazzfest.com.